Welcome to Unfiltered Summit Sisters. I'm Gina.
And I'm Julia.
We are two ride-or-die best friends who are paving the path for what true, authentic relationships look like.
We're facing hardships head-on, having real, uncensored conversations, supporting each other's growth, and shining a light on true, raw healing.
We are navigating the world the best we know how.
Having a hell of a time doing it.
Laughing every step of the way.
Through the rain
and sunshine.
This is Canyon Culture.
Welcome back to Unfiltered Summit Sisters. I'm Gina.
I'm Julia.
We played the other day.
Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. We played like kids.
The sun was out.
Yes.
We were like tanning. You were you brought your tanning chair.
I literally folded up my entire chair and brought it to your house.
We had a canopy up.
Yes.
But then I was training. We had some of our kids rollerblading.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at the rollerblades and I was like, I bet that'll fit me.
I knew for sure it would fit me.
Obviously. Tiny little baby feet. And so then I was like, I rollerbladed and you were on the phone with Dad. And I kept trying to be like, Mom, look at me. Look at me. And you wouldn't look at me. And so you were done. And I was like, did you see me rollerblading? You went, I want to rollerblade.
Yes.
And then you looked at me with this very serious look in your face. And I got really nervous. Like you were going to drop some bomb on me since you had gotten off the phone with your dad. So I got really nervous and like, will you rollerblade with me? And I was like, yes, I will.
I know. I feel like I asked you out on a date.
It felt like it. I got so excited. So then we were on a hunt for rollerblades because the kids who were wearing the rollerblades left them all over Timbuktu.
Right.
But we got the rollerblades. And we rollerbladed around the block several times.
I have not rollerbladed in, I don't know, high school?
I was going to say 5th grade for me. Because after 5th grade, I moved up to the mountains and you can't rollerblade there. There's no roads and they're steep.
Yeah.
So unless you're really, there's no.
I didn't think about that. Stopping would not go well.
We didn't have a lot of options.
It's probably middle school.
Yeah.
I have a funny story.
Okay.
So when I was 7, I had a best friend. And her and I were best friends. Everybody else was just friends.
Obviously.
So her birthday party comes and she invites us all over. We're going to have a sleepover and stuff. And her and I leave all of the girls to put rollerblades on to go rollerblade down the street. And her mom comes out and looks at us and is like, what are y'all doing? And we were like, rollerblading, obviously. She's like, y'all can't just leave the other girls.
It's so funny. I do feel like that sometimes with you and me. I'm like, you have to go sit over there. Otherwise, like at ice cream, I'm like, you need to sit over there. We're not going to talk to anybody. Or she'd be like,
I know.
the whole time. Well, I'll be honest, sometimes we do that.
We do.
Burn barrel a lot. People come in, what are you talking about? Nothing.
Right.
You don't know the password.
Right. But we also we can speak across the yard, across the burn barrel.
That might be some of my favorite things that we do. Because you have your face says it all anyway. You can keep a secret, but your face can't.
Not my face cannot.
Like, if someone's talking to you and you don't like what they're saying, I'm like, why are you still talking to her? Do you see her face?
I'm like, my face says everything out loud. I can't control it
so funny.
Until after. I'm like, oh, wait, was that? Crap.
Oh, well, we need to focus though. Okay.
We were okay. So there's two things that I want to talk about today.
Yeah.
So 2 things that I've been doing lately that have really been helping my healing journey. And the first one is playing like a kid again, just like letting everything else go and just playing like a kid. So we went rollerblading and we had so much fun. And now I really want some rollerblades for me.
Same.
I definitely want wheels that light up, non-negotiable.
Flames.
Oh, yes.
Sparks, maybe?
Oh my gosh. Do they make ones that actually real spark out the back?
I feel like if we can't buy them, we can figure it out.
That would be so cool.
People are going to come up, what are you doing? Making our rocket ship or our rocket skates?
Right.
Leave us alone.
We had so much fun. And it was funny to see some of the neighbors.
One of them was just like, it's not a hospital day. We've got the whole neighborhood saying it's not a hospital day now. So one of them were like, we haven't fallen yet.
Somebody was like, slow down, Speedy Gonzalez. Because apparently we weren't going as fast as what I thought we were.
My favorite is when we wanted to stop in front of Greg and Shirley's house and his work truck is there. And I was like, oh, I'm going to grab on because I don't trust that I can tilt my foot back to do the brake.
No, yeah.
And it's downhill. And I got not that far away. And I was like, that's a pitchfork hanging out of the back of his truck.
In your face.
Like, dodge that. But
I didn't realize how many cracks are in the ground.
Out of nowhere. They came out of nowhere.
Until I was rollerblading.
I also loved how the kids were like, what's for dinner? And we're like, we're playing right now.
You
Go ask your mom.
You go make dinner.
What are you making for dinner? Like, we were so offended. And it was like, because there's 10 kids between the two of us, it was asked 6 times easily.
Oh my gosh. I was like, y'all are annoying.
We said it to their faces, I'll be honest. I was like, you're being annoying, go away. I'm playing with my friends.
Playing. 10 out of 10 recommend rollerblading with your best friend.
I also
when
love
you're
that
adults.
we sent a video of us rollerblading thinking we were going so fast. But then we sent it to our friend Kaylee and we're like, Mom, look how fast we're
Can
going.
you even see us?
And she played along with it because she had just sent me a reel of when your kids are like, Mom, watch me do this, and they're doing like nothing. And I was like, at least we did something.
And then I sent it to her again. Did you want to see it again?
I love that. That was so good. But it's just, I love that lightheartedness because we played football in the street too. We played catch with our boys. And when it's just like, I loved that, how that felt. I love doing that. I love that you joined in with that. I love that you instigated that. I was just like, this is what summer is.
Yes.
And this is what getting to be a mom is. And we get so caught up with all the other, like, a lot of it comes from being working moms.
Well, being just an adult is already so hard and heavy, but add on single parenting.
Yeah.
Most of our life is serious and a lot, right? So this is a time where we just let go of everything and we play like kids, and it's so fun.
It is fun. And
I'm
I'm excited to do more of that this summer.
Yes.
Because my favorite is like when we're doing something with our kids and we're the ones being immature, which to be honest is kind of all the time. But like I'm sitting here thinking about like we're like jumping in the creek or whatever. And they're like, it's cold. And we're like, get in here.
Yes.
Stuff like
absolutely.
that. I just love being that. That I love connecting with like little Gina. It's helped healing.
It is.
My inner child.
It is. I'm remembering a time with my kids.
Yeah.
Where I was like, we're going skinny dipping. Kenzie did it with me.
Did she?
Kenzie and I skinny dipped. The other kids were like, we don't even know what to say about you right now. Like, I don't even know. Sorry. It's my lunchtime supplements, guys. Anyway. So fun. We rode bikes.
Oh, wait, yeah. Is that what we did next? We got on bikes?
Rode bikes.
Because I think at that point
I had to lower Russell's bike a crap ton because I'm not near as tall as him.
Well, I was having to discipline him the other day, and I'm literally looking up at him, pointing my finger in his face, and I was like, sit down. And he's like, why? I was like, so I'm not craning, so I can tower over you when I'm mad at you.
Discipline you.
So, like, of course, like, the whole time, I'm being super sarcastic, like, you're doing the wrong thing, young man. And he's just sitting there like, laughing at me, and I was like, I'm being serious right now. This is how parenting goes sometimes.
Absolutely.
But yeah, my son is not taller than me. I'm not disciplining a child that's taller than me. He will be sitting on the ground every time he's in trouble.
Are you going to get him a little, like, stool?
I should have with a dunce cap. Like,
little ABC. This is your stool. Sit.
And any kid that's taller than me, this is where you have to be when you're getting in trouble, so that I can be in charge.
That's so funny. But we had so much fun.
Well, do you think about it, like, what I love about it is, I love that you and I did it together, because that was bonding and fun, and we don't get to do that with each other. Like, we podcast and we have a good time and we laugh.
Right.
But with, we thought we would be doing a lot more playing with you living 6 houses down. We forgot that we still had to be adults.
And bills, and we forgot about all those parts.
Like raising the children. We forgot that.
Right.
So it was just fun to do something fun. Just fun. It was just something fun.
Yes.
That was it. But I also love that we included the kids, because I love having those memories. I want my kids to grow up and be like, my mom was really cool. We did, like, my mom would play football with us. My mom would go rollerblading. My mom would dance with us. My mom went to all of my school dances and danced with me.
So let's talk about that for a minute, because one of our sons graduated 6th grade yesterday, and we went to his,
his outfit was so bright. It was great.
We went to his graduation, and afterwards they had the 6th grade dance party, and all the other parents left.
Well, did they say, like, and then the parents can leave and we'll have a dance party? And we're like, rejected. No.
That's why we're here. We don't really care about the graduation part.
we don't even care about that. We're here to boogie.
And we did. We danced harder than all the 6th graders.
We were the only ones dancing for most of the time.
And we had so much fun. Oh my gosh. So much fun.
Again, we sent a video to Kaylee and said, Mom, look at us.
Yes.
This is our new thing now. We're going to send all our stuff to Kaylee.
Oh my gosh.
It makes my heart so happy, because I want them to grow up and not remember my mom was stressed out all the time. My mom was having to deal with bills all the time. My mom was having, like, I want them to remember, my mom took me up the canyon. My mom took us on hikes. My mom danced with us. My mom played ball with us. Like, I want them to remember the fun. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. And I think the healing part for me comes in with, in my marriage, I played so small because
Yes.
I was judged and criticized for every teeny tiny thing.
Like
and
made fun of.
yes, ridiculed.
Literally made fun of. Like, what are you doing? You look like an
Ridiculed, braided,
Yep.
all of these words. And so now that
so
I'm,
mean.
oh,
Like, now that we're out of it, I'm going, how awful is that? Wouldn't you
So
love to have a
mean.
partner that was like, look how happy they are being a kid?
yes,
Like, that, I want a partner who's like, you are the cutest. Like, I
Yes.
don't need to go dance in the rain with you, but I love that you do that.
yes. So I'm essentially learning that I can go back and now I can be my authentic self and have fun and be silly and goofy and dance like nobody's watching.
And then they turn on the lights in the gym and we go,
Freeze.
you're watching. It's so good. It's so fun. And it's such a good lesson. It keeps us young.
It does.
It keeps us young.
It does.
And we need that because we're getting older.
Shh.
Not as old as Greg, though.
Don't say that. Okay, so do you have anything else on the plane? Oh, wait, I have one more thing.
Okay, go ahead.
I crashed my scooter.
You did crash
Bad.
your scooter. You were all banged up. But I kind of loved it. Not that I love that you crashed, but I love that you're playing so hard that you can crash.
Me too.
That was the part. I was like, yes, go live. Get scars.
Me too, and it
You'll
was worth
heal later.
it. I definitely have scars from it. Like
You
my
also
shoulder,
look-
my knee, my
You
hand.
also
my
looked
wrist.
so good. I didn't tell you. You looked so good in those shorts, by the way. I was like, damn,
Thank you.
you're my best friend.
Yes.
Like, I
Yes.
didn't tell you because I was like, what was I riding? I think I was riding a motorcycle.
Oh, yes, you were.
I was riding a motorcycle.
You were.
Because I was playing as a
You
kid, too.
And but my scooter too, by the way, guys, was electric. It wasn't like a push scooter.
No,
So
you were-
I was hauling butt. I was
you were-
hauling butt, and I crashed and got thrown off my scooter and got all bloody everywhere. And it was so fun, and I'd do it again
Absolutely.
without hopefully the crashing part.
Right, but if you did, it's worth it.
Absolutely.
Worth it.
Absolutely.
So good.
The second thing that I've been doing lately that has really been helping me in my healing process has been learning how to be still.
Which is super hard for both of us.
Yes.
Because we have never-ending to-do lists.
Mm-hmm.
We got a little bit of perfectionism. And we, in our marriages too, if we weren't doing something, we were being lazy.
Yes.
We were literally told that.
Resting equaled being lazy.
Yes. We're having to rewrite and reteach ourselves how to do that. And it's
Right.
hard.
It's really hard. So one of the things that I've been doing lately that's really helpful for me is not just physically do I need to be still, but I need to allow my mind and my emotions to be still, which is that's the challenging
that?
part for me. So like I'm a wannabe yogi. Is it, what are they called?
I think they're yogis.
Yogis.
This
And
just
I
reminds me of
suck
Yogi
at
the
it.
Bear.
Unless it's got to be guided, and I need the guide to talk the whole time.
Otherwise
Because
you get
if there's
nachos.
if there's any silence, I'm like, nachos.
Well, weren't you
Chicken
on the beach?
nachos.
Weren't you on the beach doing yoga and you were just like watching somebody like you were ready to go play Baywatch and rescue
Yes,
somebody?
we did.
And
We
then
did.
you thought of nachos.
Yes, I can't. My mind cannot stay still, and it's something that is so healing to be able to learn how to do that. So here's how I've been practicing it. Not all the time, but when I choose to practice it, this is how I've been doing it. I will lay out in the sun
Yes.
to soak up the sun, and most of the time when I lay out, I am listening to a podcast or I'm listening to music, things like that, which are not bad things in and of itself, but it's still keeping my mind busy.
Yeah.
And so there are times where I will intentionally go lay out and not put anything on at all. No music, no podcast, just there in silence to be in my own body, to be grounding myself.
Well,
And
it's a really good mental exercise
Yes.
to be in silence.
Mhm.
And that's part of meditation is shutting your brain off, which is really hard to do. And it's to clear out thoughts. So as the
Yes.
thoughts come in, you push them back, not push them back out, but you let them flow back out.
Right.
And that's super hard to do.
It
But
is.
it is really good. It's a good exercise for your brain.
So I've
like
been
you're supposed
practicing it, and then I look down at my timer and it's been 45 seconds.
to. Am I done yet? How about now?
Okay, I'm joking. I have gotten past 45 seconds.
It's a 3-minute mark. It's
Um,
amazing.
But those two things have just been really helpful in my life lately. Playing like a kid and learning to be still,
Yeah.
physically, mentally, emotionally, all of it.
I love it. I think
Mhm.
it's so good
Mhm.
because they don't go together, and yet you're healing, you're healing all the things.
Yeah, it feels good. I feel shinier. I feel more Julia, more authentic me than I've ever felt before.
Yay!
Yeah.
We love Shiny Julia, by the way.
Thank you.
She is so much fun
Thank you.
because you'll walk up and you'll just do normal walking, then you do this hippity hoppity walk. I'm like, oh, this is gonna get fun.
Yes.
There's a funny thing happening. But when you just walk up, I'm like, oh. Okay. But I'm so glad that you're getting to experience that. And I love that it's something that you are going to teach your kids, right? Because as we're playing, they play with us.
Yes.
As you're learning to sit still, they watch. They watch everything.
And they'll ask now. Mackenzie's like, you want to go for a scooter ride? I'm like, yes.
Yes, I do. Well, I started to do laying out, and it's like I want to get tan. I've never been tan before in my life. I just would burn because I just go out for all day and then I burn and then it peels. And now I'm like, no, we're going to work. I want to be tan for the first time in my life. Damn it. And what ends up happening though is I started adding that to like my me time for the day.
Okay.
So I'm like, so I have my gym time, which is highly active, and this is my still time. And so there's times where I'm like, I need to get rid of something, or my day is really hectic, and I'm like, immediately, the gym and laying out would be my first go-tos because they seem frivolous. And so it's a good exercise for me to be like, no, I get to take up space to take care of me.
Yes.
So even though a lot of times my kids come home from school and just see me laying out, doing nothing, I'm going like, no, I'm being still, which is super hard for me.
Yep.
And I'm not to the point, I actually did do silence yesterday, but I'm working up to that. But just laying there, being still is really, like, even with the podcast, because when I listen to podcasts, I'm walking my laps.
Right.
So I'm like, this is being still is a lot.
Yes.
But it's something that I'm finding is so good for me. It's so good for me because I feel good about my body as it's getting tanner. But then I also love what it's doing for my mindset, for my mental health, and just being able, like, I took 45 minutes today to just do something for me.
Right.
And it, as much as I love training, I'm also leaving a lot on those mats.
Yes.
So it does pull from me too.
We're kind of purging during
demons.
training.
Which is good. I'm not knocking it. It is so, but I'm just laying there. I'm giving myself that space to just literally do nothing.
Yes. It's kind of like you're working out and training and purging and getting things out. And then that laying is kind of like coming back to balance, coming back to homeostasis almost.
I love that. Yeah. I love that a lot. That's a good one. That's a good way to wrap it in.
Yeah.
So
That's
I love
what she said. Sorry, it's been a bit since we've pulled one of those out.
That's what she said. Like literally, like 5.5 years. Okay, sorry. Woo!
Okay.
Julia, what are you grateful for?
Gratitude. I can't say that one. Hold on.
Different episode. Sorry.
That's for the after party. Okay.
Oh.
I am grateful. It's okay. Center. Okay. I am grateful for just learning to be a kid again and learning to play and getting comfortable to dance like nobody's watching all the time.
When they are.
It feels so good.
They all are watching.
And I don't care. Don't care. It feels so good.
Yeah. I am so grateful for the sun. Every day that it's cloudy, we are texting each other about how pissed we are that the sun's not here.
Right.
Because the joy that the sun brings is really a lot. And since we go through winter when we don't get the sun very much, anytime the sun's out, it's like, and we're parked outside. I do as much as I can out there because I love it so much.
Yes.
So it's like, God, you knew what you were doing with the sun on so many different levels, not just with like light and warmth, but like my mental health.
Have you seen the meme on social media that's like, I'm just a sophisticated houseplant. I need sunshine, water, and nutrients. I
haven't, but
I relate.
Same. So summer's here.
It's here, baby.
And we get to do more playing as kids, more sun stuff.
And the canyon's going to open soon.
Oh, thank you.
Very soon.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Even though they said it's not opening today, I kind of want to just double check. Like maybe we should just double check.
We can. But I just had a thought, what if the next time we record, we're up the canyon?
I know.
In our meadow.
In our meadow. Oh my God.
Hot damn. Okay, we're starting to get feelings. We got to go.
Till next time.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Unfiltered Summit Sisters.
Come join us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok to get a sneak peek into our lives.
It's beautiful, chaotic, crazy, and fun.
What else would you expect raising 10 kids?
All the links you need are in the show notes.
See you next week.